What's going on, Tiger Tran clan? So we're still exploring Ribe's, and I think we found the blacksmith. Ribe's most central blacksmith is well renowned for his broad knowledge of metalwork. He can forge swords as readily as he mends broken pots. Okay. My honorable Thane, have you come to commission a weapon from the best smith north of Saxon? Do you recognize this medallion? No, I can't say I've seen engravings like this before. Let me take a look at your stock of materials. So the dude's got a lot of valuables, it looks like. So like if we were to trade you salvage for Dolores, one hide is worth $74? Oh my gosh. So hides seem like a good way of making money in this game. Has disagreeable prices. Oh, so he's expensive because he's... Alright, this is where you trade resources. You want to sell or buy. They drag this little bar, which is kind of new. The demand for resources based on the supply of the vendor. You'll get a better price when selling resources that are in demand. But it doesn't say if it's in demand. Prices are also determined by the traders. Some are more expensive or favorable. This is influenced by your reputation with the traders faction. Okay, so how do we know if this is in demand or not? It said that there should be something down here, but I don't see anything. There's a part of me that wants to trade some hides, mostly because let's look about what he can create. Oh my gosh, look how expensive these get and how much salvage it ends up taking. But you can make like a Gozu 12 damage axe, I guess. We've already seen this one. What about helmets? Takes furs. And we do probably need to get some like helmets for our team. Dang, dude, look at the price. They just fly up so fast. It's kind of insane if you really think about it. I might just wait from an armor perspective to... I think we're going to sell some of the armor materials because I don't know what you can use hides for. Oh, you can actually get salvage for this. One hide equals... Let's just trade 9 for now. We don't probably necessarily need to repair anything yet. Well, actually. So the shields nothing's in too terrible of condition. And to be honest, we can repair our own gear, and it just takes the actual materials. Do you sell arms and armor? Yes, wait. In a manner of speaking, I build such items to order. You can bring me the materials I need and whatever equipment you require. Okay, he'll make it. Alright, this is an interesting thing. I'm terribly sorry, Honored Thane. I'm no good with a weapon. I only make them. Alright, let's dip. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, that's stealing, I guess. Oh, that's cool. It gives you a red icon if it's stealing. It's good to know. Dude, there's so much loot to be had. I love it. It's nice that we actually are making some solid coin, though. I almost want to maybe do an upgrade. I just don't know how much it's going to cost to recruit 9 people. I don't know if they're going to be like, we need $3,000. And I'll be like, I don't have $3,000 if I spent it to upgrade. I still do want to find the marketplace, though. Really, I want to find an inn. That's like something that I want to just be able to sleep. I don't know. I know in our own town you get rested just by going into it. Ooh, armor balm. Basic schematic. Rubbing and numbing balm into armor. Grants renewed. Or regains few HP per turn. Wow, that's pretty dope. I like that. This place is just so massive, man. It's crazy. No, it's kind of interesting is like the towns are incredibly huge, but there's a surprising little amount going on. I mean, I guess there was the one gank. There's this burnt down area which opened up a quest. Random pull, nice. I guess we did find the blacksmith. I wonder if I'm trying to min-max too much, too, from a time perspective. Like, maybe it's just fine for me to go and take a rest, right? But I feel like there's going to be even more quests around. So that's why I'm kind of like... But I hate the fact that my leader is fatigued. So much loot. So much loot. And I know all this stuff is going to be really important. Really what I want to find is some wood, man. Yay, herbs. It's interesting how you get skills for kicking over these these little stone piles. Like one skill point. It's so random. But it is nice that we can sell our furs to that guy. I don't know if that was a super horrendous price, and maybe we should have waited to sell to someone else, but I guess we'll live and learn. Hate valuables. I guess better than nothing, right? It's just like such a randomly small amount. Is this the... There's like a lot of animals. Yeah, give my pig back or else. Piss off, Mardle. I already told you I didn't take it. My brow saw, or my boy saw, you accursed half-Danes. Leave it alone, you senile old shit. Bah, this isn't over. Let's chat with this. A man before you has the robust and hale bearing of a farmer. His crow's feet and graying hair attest to the prime years that lay behind him, and a fat pig snuffs about the yard. He leans on the fence and watches your approach. What do you want? Were you fighting over a pig? Oh, Merodol's making trouble, accusing us of thievery. Who are you meddling anyway? I am Tiger, son of Tran, Thane of Circa. That's a mouthful. Maybe you're the one who could talk him down. I'll clear up this mess. You'll see right here. Wait, you'll see we're in the right here. Oh, okay. About the pig. He glances over his shoulder at the animal, and grunts busily as it roots around in the yard for something edible. What about it? Examine the pig. The hog squeals and scampers back as you approach, watching you distrustfully with beady eyes. There are 2 notches in its left ear, 3 on its right. 2 notches on his left, 3 on its right. Okay. The outermost cut on the right ear looks ragged and uneven. The pier was clearly struggling when it was made. What is Merodol's claim? She says we stole the hog, cut an extra notch to make it look like it was from our 7th litter. Examine the pig. Okay, so 2 on the left, 3 on the right, and then the outermost cut on the right ear looks ragged and uneven. I've heard enough. Is there anyone else I should talk to? My cousin Half-Danner and his girl Ravger were here. Anyone else? Briar Stephenson lives in town. Got blood in both family. Okay. Man, dang, this is a huge quest just to see who owns a dang pig. It's kind of intense if you think about it. But I guess in real life, dude, a pig is worth a lot of money. Especially in this time period. And it looks like one of them is here in the first place, so let's take a look. You approach a man whose hard work and plenty have left their marks. There is a stout strength about him, but he carries a prodigious gut. Half-Danner. Shake his hand, Tiger. Tran, son, from Saxon. I did business with your father more than a few of your houses were built with my lumber. Tell me about Mary Adolphsons. They're a family too weak to stand on its own, so they blame their problems on their betters. The patriarch leans against the wall and closes his eyes, and his hands twitch as if they were drawing forth memories like water from a well. Meridol's oldest boy fought when Reinhilder was declared Jarl. He was killed in the night, a cowardly affair. They accused my brother Delnir of the deed falsely, as they do. Does the pig belong to Felnir? Wait, is that the lady or is that the... That is what this is about. We've had plenty. Why would we throw away our honor to steal from the Meridolsons? What do you do? Half-Danner's chest swells with pride, with the hints of smugness creeping under his face. My family works the forest outside of Ribe for years. We helped build this town. Thanks, Half-Danner. That's all I need to know. Okay. So it looks like they're rich, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? Before you is a young woman, pale, blondish brown hair, tucked demurely underneath a woven cap. She sets down a bundle and rushes as she spreads it in the muddy yard. She doesn't quite meet your eyes, and when she turns to face you, yes? I have a question for you. She glances nervously before slamming her gaze back in the mud at her feet. Okay. What do you do? Ravang shrugs. The formless dress momentarily betrays her womanly shape. I tend the steed. I help my mother and aunts with chores. Tell me about the Marldelsons. Her face flushed, and she cups her reddened cheeks. Some of them aren't so bad. If they would just talk instead of holding up the past. What do you mean about the Marldelsons? The young woman glances at Half-Danner and then lowers her voice, blushing furiously. Paulini is smart. His voice is like honey, and his mind is quick. If only his father and brother would listen to him. Did Furlier steal the pig? He wouldn't do that. Or she looks at the hog, and as it snuffs around, shaking her head. He wouldn't do that. A pig isn't worth a fight for. The Marigold should let it go. Thank you, Ransvag. I'll let you get back to your work. So it doesn't look like they've taken it. Because that lady doesn't seem like she could be able to lie, and I think we would be able to pick up on if she was. Unless it's all an act. What if she's actually a mad genius? Destroyer of worlds. She actually is like running a gang of killers. I was trying to remember the gang in Laughing. What was it, like Laughing something? In gosh, how am I forgetting that anime? It's where he goes into like the virtual world and they get trapped and they have to try to survive to escape. And if you die in the game, you die in the real world. Pretty dope anime. I watched both seasons of it. But it is also very early in the morning. I got up. I was all excited to play this game. A gruff man looks. A gruff man with expensive equipment stands at the docks in front of a mighty warship, idly watching passerbys. Oh, there! Need a ship? Or need to hire a ship? I bet you've traveled far, hmm? For sure. My crew and I have gone as far up north of the coast and been down the southern shores. Okay. You won't find more experienced crew anywhere. Have you ever seen patterns on this medallion? Yeah, I have. In fact, I've recently paid with something very much like this. The captain retrieves a small diadem from his sack at his feet and hands it to you, hanging on the medallion as collateral. The diadem bears a striking resemblance to the medallion you found on the hired killers. The same material and pattern, there's no doubt. Who paid you with this, and what for? Well now, I'm not altogether sure I want to say. Oh, do we want to actually get up in this guy's grill with Gunner? Let's try to say with 10 coins. Make it 20. Too steep. You've given me enough to go on. The dock workers will be able to tell me what I know. Oh, wow. Let's just use this. Wait. 10 ogres of silver. Okay. Cost us 100 valuable, so an auger is 10. I was paid by a woman called Hoggarda to transport a group of slightly shifty people to Ribes. Hodgarda. There are 5 of them, 3 men and 2 women. I gathered one of the women was my sister of one of the men. Oh, was one of the sisters of one of the men. When I took the job, she paid us with this diadem. I didn't ask any questions. Crosses his arms. Now it's been a pleasure doing business with you, but if you're not looking to hire a crew, I have other things to attend to. Hodgara, Scroll's killer. Those rumors were blatantly exaggerated. And yet here we are, having survived an ambush by killers she hired. Yes, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do at this point. No, but let's keep it in mind in case we run into her again. Yeah, that definitely would be good. I did want to see if we could hire his men, but it didn't really give us an option. It looks like he's just for this quest alone, which is kind of a bummer. I wonder if we would have had our boy bully him, but I thought I thought it was like 10 augers was like literally like 10 Dolores, but it is definitely way more. Oh, it's like a gate, like is it a pagoda? Is that the type of term? You could squeeze through there, gentlemen. Ooh, armor pads. I'm so glad that we came over here. Wood, always good. Because I'm debating on what I want to build next. But it'll definitely be heavily dependent on how much it costs to hire the 9 soldiers. I just want to do that part of the quest first. That's why I've been looking for the merchants area. We just haven't had much luck. Let's pop up this way, actually. Harbor. Okay. The thing, though, I'm mildly spooked about, okay, here it is I don't know if my tiredness is going to affect my ability to hire people. So we are going to quick save, and if it is the case, then I am going to... I heard about you. You're all right in my book. Oh, is that my reputation for helping people? I wonder if we could talk to this loud person, and then they would be like a crier for us. Ribe's crier is energetic, youthful, or a young woman with fiery red hair. Her sharp features are dotted with freckles, and her smile spells mischief. Her trained voice carries easily across the din market. Gun gag, honorable Thane. What's the news lately? Only that I've been shouting for hours. Frankish massacres in Saxony. Merchants looking to hire warriors. Sectjern raided by Northmen. Did I miss anything? Wait, people went missing in the marsh? Oh yes, I'm glad you're listening. Travelers in the marsh have been disappearing. Rumors of giants and a lantern men are beginning to spread. What are lantern men? The Jarl has offered a reward to anyone brave enough to investigate. Tell me more about it. It's grim news. The Christians appear dead, set on converting the pagans to worship their own god, or else killing them. Ooh. Thousands who resist the missionaries are dying at the tips of Frankish spears. King Sigurd has sworn that he'll stop the Christian expansion and has promised aid to all the Saxon refugees. Rumors abound that the king may be assembling a Langer armory to sail south to discourage any Frankish incursions into Jutland. Someone was looking to hire warriors? Aye, Jarjard Jacken Gegson stands over there for the third day in a row asking for any well-armed passersby for their assistance. Oh, we might take this quest. If you're open to such work, he'd love to hire and tell you about it. Sectjern was raided, you say? So say the reports from travelers along the road to the north. Northermen struck at night, and they say their beacons weren't lit. People from Sectjern fought back and defeated the raiders and captured their leader. The surviving Northmen escaped to their ship. I don't remember there being any surviving Northmen, but there might have been. I feel like we killed everybody. I wonder, I mean, we have him with us. I don't know if this will shame him, so I'll just say it's accurate. Good thing you escaped with your life then. If you're going back to the Sectjern, send my regards to the villagers. Where might one find a crew for his warship? She points to the northwest of harbor. Over yonder is a longhouse used by Jarl Ragheider's herd. Sellswords looking to hire often train her warriors. Sellswords looking for hires often train there with her warriors. Okay. Just taking in the sights. Ribe is the beating heart of the west coast. Remember to enjoy yourself out there. Okay, that's cool. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. We are going to, in the next one, explore more of the marketplace just to see if there's good items to be had, good trade to be had, maybe some quests even. And then from there we'll go and attempt to... Actually, no, maybe what we need to do is go and hire the soldiers first. Alright, we'll decide that off camera. And I will see you guys next time.